There's a lot of people in this world that are obsessed with different types of franchises. Media franchises, that is. One very good example is the Disney Adults, which is basically adults that enjoy going to Disney a lot. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but there's levels to this game. I guess you could say the equivalent to the Super Saiyan, but for Disney adults, is just having one, maybe two ornaments in your house about Mickey or something like that. Maybe you even have a Disney Plus subscription, who knows? Super Saiyan number 2 is where things start getting a little bit weird, but still pretty acceptable, nothing crazy. So these people have seen every single Disney movie, they have gone more than one time to a Disney. And yeah, on this level, I will pretty much still hang out with that person. There's nothing wrong with it. But then we have Super Saiyan 3, and that's where things get very weird. These people that live basically on Disney. Every single thing that comes out from Disney, they gotta have it. Their house literally looks like the Mickey Mouse clubhouse. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But we're not here to speak about any Disney things, but rather Nickelodeon shit. Yes, SpongeBob SquarePants. So we recently got the SpongeBob Search for SquarePants movie released on cinema theaters. Now I'ma keep it very transparent with you, I did not go to see it. But what I did see is that there were some controversial things about the movie. So in the premiere of the film, they got Ice Spice with a controversial outfit. And a lot of people thought that was a really weird thing because it is a film for children. So you do expect children to be there. And so having Ice Spice showing her ass might not be the best decision of all times. And honestly, that's as deep as I went into the movie. That was all my interest in the movie. I didn't care really. But then I saw this TikTok with almost 200,000 likes. And the TikTok is basically showing this Instagram user that shared an ungodly amount of stories of the SpongeBob movie. It's just so funny. There's like 50 stories for real. And the caption says, "Yes, we understand you went to see the SpongeBob movie. You can stop now." I saw this incredible, magnificent comment that says something like, "My friend that they only take her out once every 10 years. That's funny." It is true though, when you don't go out that much, when you go out, trust me, you want people to know. So that's pretty accurate, I like that. One cool thing about this whole situation is that yes, it was super viral. It had like 200,000 people watching it at least. And yet the account only has like 143 followers. So people did not came here to harass the person. That's pretty cool actually. I would have expected at least 500 people to come here and follow this account, but that did not happen. That's pretty cool. You see, I love something about that. You know, there's like a social contract where it's like, yes, we know this person went viral and all of that. We're going to go and check the stories, but we're not going to invade the privacy and start following and commenting and all of that. I think that's pretty cool. Today we're literally gonna watch the Instagram highlight of this person, specifically the SpongeBob related one. Again, don't go and follow this person. If you want to see the story, here it is. It's the first highlight. 5 weeks ago, before the movie even released, the person was already cooking, was already putting SpongeBob things. It was getting ready. It was warming up to the idea of even watching the SpongeBob movie. I think that's great. Then 4 weeks, it was almost like a countdown, you know? Every single week, it was putting something of SpongeBob. And it is a Spanish-speaking account, so it is a little bit weird that it just has the caption "big guy" in each and every single one. I don't know if that's like the song of the movie or anything like that. Let me search. Okay, it is the Ice Spice song. I didn't know that. This person is clearly a connoisseur of SpongeBob lore. We're not watching the story of a rookie here. We're watching a professional knowing ball. Whatever this is, I have no clue what this is. This is like a bootleg SpongeBob item. It is like one of these, right? Like a knot, I guess you would call it in English. Here we go again with the big guy. I really don't know what this is. This is like a plastic little thing, maybe like a mask or something. I honestly don't see what this is. We can see there's a Garfield thing too. That's honestly very odd, and we also get like two versions of SpongeBob. This one that is more simple, you know, you can see that it has no shadows. Then the second one that is on top, it does have shadows, like you can see the eye, it has some black parts, some highlights. Overall, a pretty weird situation here. I don't know what this is. Then we got like this Chinese product. This is like some sort of cigarette. I don't know what this is, honestly. Something we also gotta appreciate about this whole thing is the consistency, because the consistency is just spectacular. It's otherworldly. Every single story has the same Ice Spice song. I know it's fitting, but the SpongeBob does have some other songs you could use, like the Gary song. That's one of my favorites. Gary, yo sé que estuve mal. Te descuidé y ahora no estás. I don't know it in English, I'm sorry. 3 weeks before watching the movie, and it is like a box of gifts, maybe, with just a SpongeBob paper around it. I don't know what this is. It just tagged a lot of people. Maybe it was like a pre-Christmas exchange. But mind you, like, this person must be a huge SpongeBob fan because apparently his friends or her friends at school know it that much that they just gave a gift in a SpongeBob paper covered box. So this is not only like a running gag on the internet. It's not like if I say, hey guys, I like Cheerios, and then it becomes like a running gag, and you guys know that when I say Cheerios, you guys laugh or something like that. Yes, I always have my Cheerios with me, everybody laugh. This is not only that, but it has also transcended into the real life. It was like if for real I was actually a Cheerios addict. Guys, help. I actually have a problem with Cheerios. Please help me. I need to stop. Then we got like the premiere SpongeBob SquarePants, but in Spanish, obviously, Bob Esponja. I am very confused as to what this is exactly. Is it like a poster that they saw in a movie theater? And if that is the case, then why is it so small? It almost seems like it's an artifact that this person crafted for his or her room. Like this person wanted to remember forever this grand event. You know, you don't get a SpongeBob movie releasing every single day, so you gotta treasure those moments. And it seems to be something like that because it is a very small frame, isn't it? From now on, I'm gonna be way faster because we're not even in like 1/4 of the stories. So the next stories I will just try to speed run them and just see like what I can find that is interesting. Then we got this person just going down an alleyway, pretty cool. Then we got the SpongeBob ticket. That's actually a pretty interesting ticket. I love it, you know? I don't know if it was like that in every single part of the world, but it has some charm to it. I know this person is going to save this ticket forever. Finally, the day of the movie arrived and it just went absolutely mad. This was 4 days ago. Today is January 7th, so 4 days ago was January 3rd. Okay, this person saw it on January 3rd, and yeah, it basically pretty much uploaded the whole movie. This person literally said, copyright infringement, not today. You're not gonna get me alive, okay? Like, yes, we know you saw a SpongeBob movie. You don't gotta show off like this. You don't gotta make us feel bad. Us peasants that didn't saw it. Jesus. Okay, well, we're almost done, right? I actually love the animation of this movie, unironically. I feel like it is like 3D but simulating 2D. It is pretty, you know. I would actually like to see this movie. This person has made more marketing for the movie than the actual team, you know. Keeps going, it never stops, never stops. Just continues, man. I don't know what to tell you. Finally, we got Mr. Krabs overdosing on ketamine, yay! And then the final moment came. We got a shot of SpongeBob. Isn't it poetic almost? We close this beautiful chapter of this person's life with a SpongeBob frame. It is a beautiful frame. Just a SpongeBob, there's no other side characters. Let's just ignore this fish, who cares about him? It is true that all good things, all beautiful moments come to an end. You know, it's like the meme of the rabbit with a little bit of a watch. This seems like I am making fun of this person for liking SpongeBob. Not at all. I think it's beautiful the way in which this person just lived a moment. I feel like I could learn a little bit from this. For instance, I am a big Five Nights at Freddy's guy, and when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie came out, just watched it one day and forgot about it. It wasn't like a huge event. I wish I would have given it a little bit more of effort, a little bit more of time, a little bit more of hype overall. Maybe you could do that too, you know? Maybe you could learn to enjoy the things in your life a little bit better. Don't you think these last Christmas have been happening really fast? Maybe it is because of this. Where is all the anticipation? Where is all those moments prior to the event happening where you're like, this is going to be wild. Maybe that is what we are missing. No, but think about it, because when we were children, we were like, Santa is going to deliver some incredible toys for us. Santa, you know, I've been a good guy, a big guy, and we couldn't sleep waiting. So yeah, I guess the lesson of this video is just identify what in your life could be your next SpongeBob. And maybe we all gotta be a little bit like Benja 21. That's about it. See ya.